Hey there, third grade. Mr. Xander here. And Kyle. Yeah, why are you here?
To show that we can work together since we were talking about
Okay,
working together.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Last week we talked about how living things get along. They collaborate, work together, mostly for the purpose of survival. But that whole working together piece, that's not always the case. Sometimes living things compete with each other. They butt heads for things like food, water, places to live, control of the TV.
I want to play a video game.
You said you wanted to watch TV.
Well, now I want to play a game.
There is an actual game on the TV right now.
Now I want to watch a movie.
Okay, fine. Which one?
No, actually, I'm going to play a game.
Okay. Make sure it's a two-player game this time.
No.
I love this. When two or more living things need the same resources, they are in competition. Which makes sense because when a resource is used, it becomes unavailable to another living thing. Gotcha. These are the redwood trees of the Redwood National Forest in California. As you can see, they are quite large. These large trees take on a bunch of sunlight, so much so that very little makes its way down to the forest floor. These smaller plants down here also need sunlight to grow too, though, so they are in competition with the large trees for this necessary resource. Not to mention, they're also competing with the other small plants, too. But it's not just light that living things compete over. There are other resources important to living things: space, water, and food. Please tell me you didn't just eat the last wing.
It was right there.
I was doing the talking bit.
Well, I'm doing the eating bit.
Many predators may compete for the same prey. Naturally, the faster and stronger ones usually end up catching more food.
You hear that? Faster,
You're a
stronger,
grown
gets more
man
food, sitting on the couch, watching cartoons, and eating Cheetos.
They are Fruit Loops with marshmallows, and I got them. You don't. Different kinds of predators compete with one another too. For instance, a lion may use its skill as a natural hunter to find and kill its prey. But a hyena, whose instinct is to be sneaky and clever, will fight to steal some of the already taken prey. They're competing with each other for the same resource: food. Both living things need it to survive. Living things that need the same resources compete. Those that get the resources survive. Those that don't try to find those resources elsewhere. That means sometimes having to find a new home. What? I said sometimes that means having to find a new home.
Your foot's on my side.
No, it's not.
It clearly is.
It's not even.
Line of demarcation. That's your side. This is my.
I can't even.
It's a courtesy.
Plants compete for space, animals compete for space, humans compete for space. We all need space to live. Whenever a living thing builds a home, that's one other place another living thing can't live. Simply put, nothing else can live where you live. But things will certainly try. Take a look at this. This coyote came through our neighborhood a little while back. Maybe it's looking for a new home? We don't know. The houses that are here now may have taken some of the resources away from this animal, but that was a while ago. So it's competing with other living things for resources, and thinking that maybe it'll find some of those things around our place. So why is space so important for survival? Well, if you put too many of the same thing in the same area, it cuts down on the available resources. Everybody's going for the same thing. For instance, you put a bunch of plant eaters in the same place, well, there won't be enough plants to go around. So the plant eaters will either die or leave. That'll do it for today, third grade. Thanks for stopping by. Next week, we wrap up our living things unit, and we might both be here. You doing okay, buddy?
I think I ate too many Fruit Loops with marshmallows.